There guys, you can see the faucet's dripping there, see? I think it's a Delta. I'll shut the water off and we'll see if we can get it apart. Now I shut the hot off down underneath. Let's see if that drip stops. Yeah, see? Yeah, so we know it's the hot side. I'll turn the hot back on. We'll see what happens under the sink. Yeah, that's how you can tell what side it is. So I know it's the hot that's dripping. We'll shut that off. Hot's on this side. Got a little set screw right there. I gotta get that off. I told this lady that I'll try to fix it. I'm not sure if I can, but I'll try. There should be a Delta. Seats and springs in there, that's all it is. Should be a pretty easy fix. If I can get it apart. Don't want to lose nothing, so I'll shut that. Yeah, it's a Delta. Take this out, put this the way we got it. See if I get that ring off of there. Water's off. Sometimes you gotta grab it underneath. Oh, I don't know, guy. The whole thing wants to spin. It's right on the salt water here, it's not good. Oh, no, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. There it goes, mama. Steve is working again, mama. Steve is working again, mama. Unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. It's a Delta. It's just this right here that's bad, this washer. I'll sand that with sandpaper too. We're right on the water here, so it's not the greatest setup. Let's see, this is we'll have to clean that off. See that face right there? It ain't gonna hurt to clean it. Yep. So you want to do a little sandpaper. Clean the face. Put a new gasket in there and a new spring. Oh, there's two kinds of springs. There's this spring here, and there's also it's a tall, skinny spring like you'd find in a shower. This one is the most common for faucets, right there. Oh. Now, a little trick somebody had told me to try, which works out pretty good, is put that on there like that. It seems to work pretty good. You get that down on the side there, and you gotta make sure you You get that washer down in there good. And then this thing goes back in there. You can see it's gonna fit in them dogs. See them dogs? Looks like that's been spun a little bit, but we'll be okay. Alright, now before I put that back together, we'll check it, make sure that it's okay. Turn the water on under the sink here, the hearth. Okay. Success. So it's just a bad washer. Either that or it was dirty on the bottom. One of the two, but that's all it is. I might do the other side while I'm here also, the cold, but it seems to be a successful endeavor. Now when it comes to an old faucet like this, I'd probably leave that washer alone, because if I go in there and start playing with it, I might have to replace the whole faucet. You don't know if it can come apart or not, so seeing that the vintage of this setup, I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to do the one washer. It's fine, it's not dripping. That's my thinking on it. I try to go in there and take that apart and, you know, I can't get it off, or it starts, I could make it worse, so. Definitely the washer had an issue there. You could see it. I don't know if I can get in there. You can see there was an issue there with the washer. But a lot of times I'll change the spring or leave it. A lot of times I'll just change the spring with it. Okay? I always close this so it was up, no pocket, obviously. Like I said, this house is right on the water. You can see how it's been dripping. It's kind of bluish there. It's got a well here. So why do you wear gloves? Why would you wear gloves? Like I said again, you know, that washer's still okay. It's not dripping. I'll leave it alone. When it comes to old stuff like this, every time you go to repair something, you take a chance of it not being successful. So I had a little bit of a struggle to get that one off. That one might be the same, so I'm not going to play with it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Mama. She wants that cover changed too. I got them in the truck. It's just the cover. Take that out and change it for her. You can see this is all pitted. But, she didn't say nothing about the spout. I'll change that strainer cover down the bottom down there. I got them in the truck. I changed this a couple of years ago and it's already pitted. See? That's from the salt water. Right on the ocean here. You can see we're right on the ocean, so it raises havoc with salt water, raises havoc with everything. So I'll change what she wants me to change and that'll be it. Plates and stuff in here too. All my Simmons stuff, but I got some, I know I got those plates in here somewhere. Those T10 spindles, I got seat kits in here. And inverters. Here we go, guys. I got all kinds of plates. And I got everything. That's what I need right there. One of the best things I ever did is put these filing cabinets, and I put metal on the sides so I could just, put a lot of parts in there. Put a lot of parts in that thing. Ton of parts. Look at all the parts in this one. I got 4, 8, 12. So there's a lot of parts right there. A lot of parts. And on top I got, my vacuum pump. And this is how you supply an ice cream truck, Mama. This is how you build a nice, successful ice cream truck, Mama. Alright guys, so I got a new one here. Oh, this shit just don't last because it's the salt on the salt water. There's an old motto that says you're not making any money unless you're selling parts, so. Thing's a bitch. See, it's a steel tub. See how it's all rusted? Can't do nothing about that. Change the cover, that's about it. See here where they painted it. They put some paint there. Must have been a chip. Yeah, paint. Oh, Mama, it's an old American standard, Mama.